Hello everybody, it's Techno here. Today I'm going to show you the easiest way of finding and catching Chansey in Pokémon FireRed and LeafGreen. You can start off by visiting Fuchsia City, and there's a couple things that you're going to need before we start. You're going to need first a Pokemon that can use Surf outside of battle like my Vaporeon, and a Pokemon that can use Cut outside of battle like this Meowth. A Tentacool can do both of those. I also recommend bringing a Pokemon that's level 26 exactly. However, it's not required, it's just a recommendation. It will significantly increase those chances. Now, if you have one, make sure you bring it with you. It will definitely help. But again, it's not a requirement, just a recommendation. With these three things handy, we're going to go ahead and also, by the way, if you have a Pokemon that's level 26 exactly, bring some repels. You're going to need those. And from the Pokemon Center in Fuchsia City, we're going to make our way up, and you can go ahead and cut through the two sets of trees over here. Once you do that, you'll be able to enter the Pokemon Safari Zone building. And I recommend standing on this Pokeball pattern on the ground and saving your game. That's because Chansey is not easy to catch, and you're going to go through some money by entering the Safari Zone, as well as through some max repels using the strategy. So I recommend saving on the Pokeball and speaking to the guy over here. At the cost of 500 Pokédollars, he'll allow you 30 Safari Balls and 600 steps on the Safari Zone grounds. Once you enter, you can go ahead and make your way straight up, and around these little tiny bushes. You can go ahead and surf in this water and just go straight up again. This next area that we're about to pass through is where you can find Chansey at a normal 4% encounter rate. So you could run around and hope every 25 encounters you find a Chansey, but if you have that Pokemon that's level 26 first in your party, then you spray a max repel, then that Chansey increases to a 5.3% chance of encountering, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but think about it as like every 5 or 6 encounters. It's whatever, you know, it'll help a little bit. Now, Chansey is in the Safari Zone, of course, so that means it has Safari Zone mechanics. If you don't know anything about the Safari Zone, you can check the description for a link to the guide. It'll teach you everything you need to know about the Safari Zone itself in general and how these throw bait, throw rock factors actually manipulate the game. But basically, the best strategy for catching a Chansey is to start off by throwing a bait 2 times, and then alternate by throwing 3 Safari Balls and 1 bait, and then throwing 2 Safari Balls and 1 bait. Just keep going back. 3 balls, 1 bait, 2 balls, 1 bait, 3 balls, 1 bait, 2 balls, 1 bait. And just keep alternating back and forth. That is technically the easiest way of catching Chansey, but it's still going to run away quite often. In fact, you catch about 1 out of every 5 Chansey you encounter, and you encounter about 5 Chansey every 100 encounters. So you basically catch 1 Chansey every 100 encounters, mathematically speaking. It doesn't always work out that way, but if you have any questions, guys, leave me a comment. I will do my best to answer it and help you out. But that's pretty much it. That's how you find the egg Pokemon Chansey and Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen. And of course, if you're interested in more free of fluff video guides like this one, go ahead and click the playlist that's on screen now. I hope you enjoyed, and Techno's out.